But let's go to this now. Police are investigating the deaths of 2 Soweto children. They died after allegedly eating biscuits bought at a local spaza shop owned by a foreign national. Now, the community accuses the businessman of selling expired or tainted food. The families of the victims are also pleading for financial help to bury the children. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu joins us for the latest. Manqoba, what can you tell us?
Well, certainly, Baron, as you can understand, many of the families are still trying to really understand how such young children died in this community. And the families are still quite devastated about their loss. And as I'm speaking to you now, we're at one of the family homes here in Naledi in Soweto, the family of a 4-year-old Neo Khama, who was one of the victims that lost his life due to this alleged poisoning incident. Of course, the investigations are still underway as to what really happened and what was the cause of the death of these 2 children. But as you can understand, the families are still nowhere to find closure. And I'm just going to bring in one of the aunts to speak to us here from the family, just to get a sense from them where they are in terms of trying to find answers. Thank you very much, Siswami, for speaking to us. Florence Mahloku, Asqale nje Siswami, about you as a family. Obviously, this is quite a difficult time, but perhaps more asichazele Siswami ukuthi kwenzekeni kahle hle.
Inelileti ka Sunday. Bana ba mo ba jareteng ba ithu ba tsule ka gate ha ba tswa ka gate ba kopana le ba khotsi ba hae ba babedi ba hla shopong ba tsamaya le bona ba tswa reka di biscuits ba tsamaile le bona ba shegelana di biscuits tseo ke mona mo ile a re bosibu Neo Khang a ile nga qala ho kula. Neo Khang ha qala ho kula, mama o likile ho monka a mo mathisetsa ho mohaisane ba thusetse ngwana ke enwa o bonala na le bothata. Ke mona mo ile nga ga fihla matsong a mohaisane ya ba moya wa hae wa kgaowa. Ya ba e mong le yena wa qala ka ena nako eneo le yena o bontshana le bothata ba ka mpeng a botswa gona ho etsalang le jileng a re jile di biscuits tse ne di tswa rekwa ke ba khotsi ba rona re kopana le bona strateng ba re shiretse di biscuits ka tle o khonno mathisetswa tleliniking ha ba fihla tleliniking ba kopana le bahaisane ba botsa gore le lona le mo re mona ngwana go fa bothata e mong moya o sobile gau o tsile dinameng re mona ngwana ke yona go ba jile di biscuits ba di shiretswe ke bana ba lona le rona bana ba rona ke bana ba re qakile ga ba botsa rona ba jileng ba re ba jile di biscuits
Fansola wona la ma biscuit mama ukuthi bona alimaza abantwana nifila kanjani vele
re file ha bohloko bane hona jwale re sa batla dikarabo bana ke bale moshareng wa mmuso ba tlameha o sainelwa batswe re ba sainela jwalo ha re khone ho kopana le doctor re mmotse gona for hona jwale o bona eng leng pampiri re tla salang re itshwere hore itle re le ha bana ba se ba bolukwe re khona ho sala tabena morao ka yona hore ha re le tena re setse tabe sa leng re emiswa ho thohemetse di result pampiri re hlaisa go doctor ine re bana ho bona la poison so re na le yona pampiri for no ha re tsebe ha re boloka bana ha re ema re latella taba yeo re tlo e latella re tshwere eng matsohong ha ona ntho re itshwereng hore ha re fitla mane re latella case ena hore bana ba tlhokofetse ene ba tlhokofetse ba re ba sherelane di biscuits jwale re tlolana ka eng ba ntle be re le matsoho ba tle ba re na bopaki bukae ha re latella case morao ene re matsoho ha re na tsona dipampiri
so nsafuna ipendulo mama uthi bashone kanjani abantwana before nize nibancwadi
re hloka hore re tsebe hore na doctor yona e boning pele bana ba bolokwa le ha re sa fumane di result tsa mafelelo tse leng go ba lo di search fela for no doctor e bone eng re batla o tseba hore na ena e bone eng a hlalose hore if ke poison o bone poison di result tle ga ha di hla e be le hona re tseba gona ke poison ya mofuta o fe mara re tshwere pampiri ya go doctor e bone poison jole re khona go boloka bana.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us, Sis Florence. Sis Florence explaining that it all happened on Sunday evening, and she says that, one of the children were sick at the time. Neo was sick, so they took him to the clinic, the nearest clinic, just to check what was happening. They asked, of course, what he had consumed, and he had told them that he had consumed biscuits. And when they got to the clinic, she says, this is when they found the other families also there. at that particular clinic. She says when they asked, they told them that their child was also, showing signs of poisoning and in fact had died at that particular moment. And she says as a family they're still quite devastated about what happened here. They still want answers as to what really led to the death of Neo. She says that they have a paper that they've been given, but they're not able to confirm yet the cause of death is still what's troubling them, because they don't want to bury Neo and the other children without knowing exactly what the cause of their death was. But I'm going to bring in another neighbor who's also here. She was one of the people that had assisted these young children when they went to hospital. Mama, I understand mama ukuthi na usizile lapha ekutheni omunye umntwana ubukade unaye uzama ukumsiza.
Ke mela hatla kontlung utlile le ngwana le re setse a le ntsa vomita o ile a qala ntsha le kweba. Then a fitla le nako tlung ntata ba qala go ba mo rapella ka nako nna ne ke robatsa wa ka wa 4 years. Ntata ba mpitsa ke atebe ke jumpa le nna ke attenda ngwana ona o monyane re qala re mo sheba o etsahala. So ntata ba re no ebile nna ne ke batla mo fa halipirimi ka baka la gore ke se sebetsa halipirimi for medication ke sebedisa charcoal, activated charcoal for medication. And then tata ba ra matching re hospital because ke agent case wa bona emergency case re matha re ka hospital a fika ko hospital kanti ngwana o nna ha ke tswelena mo kolong ke matha le ena kanti ngwana o tlhokofetse because the way na extra ka teng gore ne ka re parcel nje wa bona. Immediately ke approach mnyako wa zola clinic ke get doctor di ema di nurse di ema ka pele ba matshela ko hoting banka ngwana. So after ba mo check ka metšhini doctor ke ra no ngwana o letlile lena sentse ntse a hlokofetse wa bona e le go ba mo kwala ge. But then ngwana ha setse a hlokofetse ba ile ba re bontshana ke ha tletse something like pudding ili pink ne a tla ngwana ha vomita liquid but ole na tletse from ka modinkong and a change le medele white ko re ngwana le na sa gono shebahala. And then itse ba fetsa go mo kwala ge ke a go qala ona katlego a tlo go tlhokofetse neo ke a go qala katlego lena a tlhatsa ntšwe e pink re sa understanding ke a re mokuka mo. Then di doctor be di monka di mo fa trip ya pele ya fela ba mo fa trip ya betu and then ba founela ho ne se gona le paramedic e beng ka di family sa mona bo malome ba itu ba monka ba matšisetsa ko para till today ngwana ntsa le ko para but go tlile ba re wa recover. And then rona hore re ke di biscuits re utlwile from Jabulani because ona ne re le mozola clinic ba Jabulani ba police ba Jabulani ha batla di maponisa ba tlile ka phone ba re bontsha gore ke tse di biscuits tse eno re di boleile bana. And then the other guy a bampa sample ya pampiri ya di biscuit o ne le ka yo mphileng pampiri ya di biscuit e le gore ha ke sheba fomu e nngwe no le aintsa ka tsholo re ke khala e mo wa bona ntse tshwana le eo but only God knows a re tsebe modimo ke no tseba ntse re tla utlwa ka di test go etsahalang. But nna ne ke kopa hore toka e phetsahale bana ba kgone patiwa like gona nna le ke batla go be le peace bana ba patiwe ba le ba ko sepetlele ba gotle go ntwa e emisiwe ne
as umphakathi. Mama ngikuphatha message nisafuna impendulo la njengomphakathi sifuna ukunderstand kahle ukuthi kwenzekeni.
Yeah, sisafuna kahle ukuthi kwenzakeleni yabona ngoba abantwana bayi4 ba lala endaweni eyi1 same time kunzima yabona. Yeah, kunzima kakhulu but mina okwambe ngifuna ukuthi at least labantwana bafihlwe kahle njengoba bazofihlwa next week Wednesday kungabi nempi ukulutsha nani ne abantwana bafihlwe kahle siba respect labasemoshari siba respect labasesibhedlele sisebenze kahle ngoba impi ayisisi.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Well, that was one of the neighbors just giving us a sense. She assisted one of the children that had been, showing those signs of poisoning on Sunday. She says she accompanied the family of Katlego to the hospital, to the clinic, in fact, where they had hoped that he was going to get assistance. But she says that upon arrival, this is when they were told by the doctor that the child had already demised at that time. She says that what they saw is really shocking. They saw something that looked like, a thick liquid that was coming from, the mouth of the child as well as the nostrils of the child. And when they looked at the biscuits that they think were the ones sort of the cause for this poisoning, they also had a similar pink color that resembled this liquid that they saw coming out from the child. Of course, she says that they're hoping that they will be calm. They're calling for calm as investigations are still continuing up until the children are laid to rest, up until that investigation is complete and they have a sense really of what could have led to the deaths of these children. Well, mourners are here at the family home, but what we understand is that police are still investigating the cause of this particular incident. But the shop in question that these children had bought these biscuits from, we understand that shop has been closed. In fact, up until now, we understand that that shop was closed along with other shops belonging to foreign nationals in this particular community. This, as community members, of course, are still demanding to know exactly what led to the deaths of these children.
All right. Thank you so much, Manqoba Mchunu, for that update on that tragic story, of course.